here's quite a standard mental maths test for year 2. So 6 add 2, I would be counting in 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so the answer is 8. 4 add 8, I can tell that this number is going to be more than 10, so I'll partition the 4 into 2 numbers to make it simpler for me. I know that 4 can be split into 2 numbers in a few different ways. So 1 add 3, 2 add 2, 3 add 1. Only one will help me, and that's the 2 add 2. So I'm going to split 4 into 2 and 2, and the reason why I do that is because 8 add 2 is 10. I know 8 add 2 is 10, and I know that 10 add the other 2 is 12. So 4 add 8 is 12. Here we've got 12 take away 7. I can see that it's going to go through the tens barrier, so I'm going to split the 7 into 2 numbers. So there are lots of ways I can split the 7 into 2. I can split it into 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 3, 5 and 2, 6 and 1. Only one of these is going to help me, and it's the 2 and the 5. And the reason it's the 2 and the 5 is because I'm trying to get to the next 10. So 10 take away 2, 12 take away 2 is 10. And then 10 take away 5 is 5. So 12 take away 7 is 5. Instead of taking away the 7 in 1, I've taken it away in 2. That's right, here we have 50 add 20. So I'm going to split the 53 add 20. I'm going to split it into 50 and 3. And then I'm going to do 50 add 20, and that is 70. And then I'm going to do 70 add 3, and that is 73. 53 add 20 is 73. So 17 take away 6. I can see that I've got 7 ones, and I'm going to take away 6 ones. So I'm not going to go through the next 10. So I'm going to use my known facts. I know that 7 take away 6 is 1. So 17 take away 6 is going to be 11. Yeah? So the answer is 11. This one we're adding 3 numbers. We can do it in any way we want. So I'm looking for pairs of numbers that'll make 10. There aren't any there, but I can see that 5 and 2 make 7. And then 7 add the 13 will make 20. But you might have spotted something else, so let's try it a different way. So I can see here, 13 add 2 is 15, and 15 add 5 is 20. Doesn't matter the order we do it in, the answer is 20. 68 take away 6, I've got 8 ones, I'm going to take away 6 ones, so I'm not going through the next 10, so I can use my known facts. I know that 8 take away 6 is 2. So actually 18 take away 6 is going to be 12. 28 take away 6 is 22. And if I keep going, 68 take away 6 is going to be 62. So 68 take away 6 is 62. We have a look at this. So I represent this as a cherry model. So I know that I'm adding these 2 numbers together to get the 7. So the 7 is the whole. And so I'll put the question mark in there. and the 4 in there. The bit I don't know is a part, the 4 is another part, and the 7 is the whole. So I could just look at it and think, what number do I add to 4 to make 7? And I know 3 add 4 makes 7. The other thing I know is 7 take away 4 will give me that number, and I know that 7 take away 4 is 3. So either way, the number will always be 3. If I look at 34, add 7, I can see that it's going to go through the next 10. So I'm going to split the 7 into 2 parts, into 2 numbers, and there are lots of ways you can do that. It could be 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 3, 5 and 2, 6 and 1. You don't actually have to do this. I'm just showing you this so you can see how I pick the 2 numbers. Now I've got 34 and I want to get to the multiple of 10. So I know I'm going to take away the 4 ones. So the pair I'm going to pick are 4 and 3. So first I do 34 and I take away the 4 and that gets me to 30. Then I'm left with 30, take away 3. Now if you're confident, you know that's 27. If you're not quite sure, we can split this 30 into 20 and 10. And the reason why we do that is because we know that 10 take away 3 is 7. So 20 and 7 make 27. Okay, here we're adding 3 numbers. And I can see there aren't really any number pairs, so I'm just going to pick 2 to add together. Let's take the 8 and the 5. I can see it's going to go over 10, so I'm going to split the 5. There are lots of ways I can, there are lots of combinations of pairs of numbers that I could have. I could have 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 3 and 2, 4 and 1. Only one pair is going to help me. I want to get to the next 10, so I'm going to make 2 and 3. That's the pair that I'm going to use. And I've chosen 2 and 3 because I know that 8 and 2 make 10. 8 and 2 make 10. And 10 and 3 make 13. So 8 at 5 is 13. And there you can see 13 and 7 make 20. So 7 at 5 at 8 is 20. So I've got 51 and add 39. So I'm going to partition the 51 into 50 and 1. I'm going to partition the 39 into 30 and 9. And then I'm going to add the 50 and the 30. And the 50 and the 30 make 80. And we know that because 5 and 1 make 8. So 5 tenths and 3 tenths make 8 tenths, and 8 tenths is 80. Then we add the 1 and the 9, and that makes 10. And then we add 80 and 10, and 80 and 10 make 90. Okay, so let's look at this. So we got 59 take away 20. So let's split the 59 into 50 and 9. And we'll do 50 take away 20. And if we know 5 take away 2 is 3, we know 5 tenths take away 2 tenths is 3 tenths, and 3 tenths is 30. So 50 take away 20 is 30, and then we have to add the 9 back on. So 30 add 9 is 39. So 59 take away 20 is 39. 80 take away mystery number is 30. Again, let's use the cherry model. Hopefully we realize that 80 is the whole. So one part we don't know, and the other part is 30. So how do we solve this? So we might know that 30 and 50 make 80. Or we can take it away. So if we have the whole and we have one part, if we take away this part, we'll get that part. So 80 take away 30. So if we know that 8 take away 3 is 5, we know that 8 tens take away 3 tens is 5 tens, and hopefully we know that 5 tens is 50. So the answer is 50.